Welcome. My name is Jessica Gladden, and today we're going to do a short yoga for depression class. So in this class, we're going to start nice and slow and grounded. And then we'll eventually work up to standing up and doing some more exercises that might be a little bit more energizing with a focus on some back bends. Before we begin, the most important thing for you is to listen to your own body. So I am giving you some suggestions of things that you might explore. However, if there's ever anything that causes pain in your body, it's very important that you don't do that. You can choose to do anything else you would like to do. You can modify what we're already doing, or you can do something completely different. But we're not here to cause more pain in the body. We're here to hopefully make you feel a little bit better. So we'll go ahead and start in our seated position, and your legs can be in any comfortable position. But see if you can lengthen as tall as you can through your spine. Pull your shoulder blades back and down to open through your chest. And then tuck your chin just a little bit to lengthen through the back of your neck. Hands rest comfortably on your knees or your lap. And your eyes can be open or closed, whatever feels better for you. And then as you're ready, begin to find some awareness of how your body is feeling in this moment. You might notice the connection between your seat and the floor. You might notice that length through your spine as you sit nice and tall. You might notice if there's places where you're holding on to some tension that's not useful for you. So maybe you invite some of those places to soften a little bit. Allow your shoulders to become soft, your belly to become soft. And notice how that might feel in your body. And begin to notice your breath. You don't need to change anything about your breath. You can keep it exactly as it is. If you would like, you might choose to allow your breath to become a little bit slower and deeper. Take full breaths in and perhaps slightly longer exhales out. And stay with this for about 3 to 5 more breaths. Notice the movement of your breath through your body. And notice whatever sensations you can become aware of. Full breaths in. Exhale, let it out. Let's do one more breath just like that. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, let it out. If your eyes are closed, you might begin to flutter them open. You can also keep your eyes closed if you choose to as we bring our awareness into our neck. We're going to start with some gentle movements to wake up our neck. So start to tuck your chin down towards your chest, but keep your spine nice and tall. Pause here and notice where you feel something happening. Keep breathing. On your next inhale, start to look up towards the ceiling, again keeping your spine tall, open through your throat and your chest. Again, pause here as you keep breathing to notice how this feels. And then we'll begin to move a little bit faster. So on your exhale, tuck your chin all the way down towards your chest. On your inhale, look all the way up towards the ceiling. We'll repeat that 3 more times. Exhale down. Inhale, look up. Exhale down. Continue to move with your own breath pace. On your inhale, look up. Let's do one more round. Exhale down. Inhale up. And then come back to center. And then we'll begin to move through a rotation on the neck. So as you're ready, begin to look over your right shoulder towards the right wall. For this first round, again, we'll hold so you can begin to notice where something's happening. Maybe you feel a stretch through your neck. As you're ready, exhale back to center. And then inhale, look over your left shoulder. Tall spine, full breaths. Notice what's here. Exhale back to center as you're ready. And again, we'll repeat this time moving from side to side with our breath. A little bit of a faster movement. We'll gradually begin to come to faster movements to wake up your body. Let's do one more on each side. And then come back to center as you're ready. And begin to bring some awareness into your shoulders. Start to roll your shoulders forward, back, and down. And roll through this movement. This can be as large or small as you would like. You could even explore one shoulder at a time and then the other. So begin to notice how this feels through your shoulders. And at some point, switch that direction. Roll your shoulders forward and down. See how that feels a little bit different. Do one or two more rounds. And then one time, squish your shoulders up by your ears. Make little fists with those muscles. Make them nice and tight. And then on your exhale, release your shoulders down nice and low. And notice how that feels. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. And then as you're ready, we're going to come to a standing position. So we're not going to do anything fancy. However you'd like to get there, come on up to a standing position. Have your feet about hip width apart. Roll your shoulders back and down to open through your chest. Stand up nice and tall. And notice being in your standing position. So we started to wake up our neck and our shoulders. Now we're going to move into waking up our spine. So we'll begin by bringing our arms up to shoulder level. And then inhale, open your arms nice and wide. Bring your arms back behind your body and look up. Again, we'll do this first round nice and slow. So continue to breathe as you hold here and notice what this feels like in your body. On your next exhale, begin to round your spine. Bring your palms together in front of you and look down towards the floor. Again, hold this for a few moments. Continue to breathe and notice what this rounded spine feels like. And we'll begin to move a little bit more quickly. On your inhale, open all the way up nice and wide. Gentle back bend. On your exhale, round your spine, bring your hands together. 3 more times. Open up wide, get big, take up space, and then exhale, round in. 2 more, inhale, exhale, round, and last one. Open up nice and wide. Exhale, round your spine as you look down. And then gently release back to your neutral position. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. And then next we'll begin to warm up our side body. So for this, we're going to bring our arms all the way up overhead. Get nice and tall through your spine and your arms, but keep your shoulders plugged in and engaged. On your exhale, begin to tip over to the right. Stretch your left arm way overhead. Your hip might come out to the side. First round, nice and slow. See if you can open your chest towards the ceiling. Next, inhale, bring your right arm back up. Get tall. Exhale, left arm comes down as you tip to the left. Notice that stretch through the side of your body. And then we begin to do the same movement a little bit faster. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale as you tip. Inhale up. Exhale, tip over to the left. 3 more times. Move with intention and awareness of how your body is feeling with each and every movement. Last one on each side. Nice deep bend to the side. Inhale through center. Exhale last time to the left. Inhale to center. Release it all down. Again, take a nice full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Our last direction of the spine is moving into a twist. So we'll again bring our arms up parallel, and then we'll begin to twist over to the right, but keep your hips to the center. You can choose to keep your arms out to the side, or you can allow them to wrap around your body. Either one is an excellent choice. So notice what feels best for you in this twist. As you're ready, unwind back to center. And then we'll twist over to the left, arms out to the side or wrapping around. Again, try to keep your hips to the center. Notice that twist through your spine. Come on back, release everything to center. Again, we'll move a little bit faster for a few rounds. Open to the side, nice big twist. Come back to center. Again, arms parallel or wrapped around your body. Continue to notice how this feels through your spine. Where do you feel this twist? So in our yoga practice, we're not working towards a perfect alignment or a beautiful fancy position. We're really working to find better awareness of how our body is feeling. Then you can bring that awareness into other parts of your life. Last time, each side. Back to center, release your hands down. Full breath in. Exhale it out. Notice how your body feels now. As you're ready, begin to step to the front of your mat. We'll move through a few rounds of a sun salutation, with a little bit of add-on for our second round to help our body wake up a little bit more. So nice tall spine, feet hip-width apart. On your inhale, lift your arms in front of you overhead, add in a little bit of a back bend. And then on your exhale, start to tip forward from your hips, reach way forward. Flat spine as long as you can, and then round down. Bring your hands down alongside your feet. As you're ready, step your right foot towards the back of the mat. Drop your right knee down. So you're in this lunge position. Notice how this feels. Look forward, chest open. Then plant your hands, step your left foot back into plank. This can be plank from knees or toes. We're going to lower down knees, chest, and chin. Elbows in close to the body. And then flatten this out, flatten your feet, lift up for a cobra back bend. Keep breathing. As you're ready, tuck your toes, lift up to your knees, and then come all the way up to a downward facing dog. Legs straight, arms straight. Nice deep breaths. As you're ready, look forward, step your right foot forward, left knee comes down. Again, open your chest, look forward. Notice where you feel something happening. As you're ready, left foot steps forward, forward fold. Slight bend in your knees, bring your arms in front of you. Rise all the way up to standing, gentle back bend. And then release your hands down in front and all the way down to your sides. That's the first half. We're going to do the same thing on the second side. Next time you inhale, reach up, get nice and tall, add a little back bend. Exhale, start to fold forward from your hips, reach your arms forward, flat spine as long as possible, and then fold in. Next, inhale, left foot steps back, left knee drops down. Open your chest, look forward. Keep breathing as you notice where you feel something happening. And then as you're ready, plant your hands, step back to plank on knees or toes. And again, we're going to lower down knees, chest, and chin. On your inhale, glide forward, find your back bend. On your exhale, lift up onto your knees, tuck your toes, lift up, downward facing dog. Take a nice breath or two here. Notice that lengthening through the backs of your legs and through your spine. Next, inhale, look forward, left foot steps forward, right knee drops down, open your chest, look up. Next, exhale, right foot steps forward, forward fold. On your inhale, slight bend in your knees, lift all the way up to standing, gentle back bend here, and then hands come together. And release down alongside you. We're going to do one more round, and we're going to add in a little bit extra this time, an extra back bend. Make it a little bit deeper. So on your next inhale, again, lift your arms up. Get tall, gentle back bend. Exhale, start to reach way forward as you come on down to your forward fold. On your inhale, right foot steps back, right knee drops down. This time for our extra back bend, you can either bring your hands up to your knee or you can reach your arms all the way up into a cactus. So elbows bent, hands wide, curl through your spine as you look up. Keep breathing here and notice where something is happening. Next, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands back down alongside your foot. Step your foot back to plank, knees or toes lowering down, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, come through to your back bend. Exhale, make your way to your downward facing dog. Nice full breaths here. Next, inhale, right foot steps forward, left knee comes down. Lift up to your back bend. Exhale, back down. Left foot steps forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, back to center. Last side, last time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach forward as you fold in. As you're ready, left foot steps back, left knee drops down. Hands can come to your knee or lift up to that cactus back bend. Notice how this side feels. Inhale, arms get tall. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Step back to plank, knees or toes. Lower down knees, chest, chin. Slide forward to your cobra. As you're ready, come to your downward facing dog. Full breath in. Let it out. Notice the movement of your breath. Inhale, look forward, left foot forward, right knee down. Option to add in your cactus. Bring your hands back down. Right foot steps forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, find your back bend. And then release your hands down and come back to your standing mountain. Pause here for a couple of breaths and notice how your body is feeling now. Notice if anything's a little bit more awake. If anything feels a little bit more stretched out or anything else. It's also very normal that you might not feel much at all. If that happens for you, that's okay too. We're just working to increase awareness. As you're ready, we're going to step wide to the long edge of our mat. So your feet should be maybe 2 or 3 feet apart. Eventually you might get your ankles under your wrists, but there's no need to get that wide today. And then from here, start to turn your toes out towards the corners of your mat. And then start to bend into your knees so that your knees are tracking towards your pinky toes. From here, bring your arms back to that cactus shape. Bent elbows, nice wide fingers. Shoulder blades are pulled together to open through the chest. 5 times we're going to straighten arms and legs. We're going to get as big as we can. Take up lots of space. Open the chest. And then exhale as you sink back down. So again, we'll do 4 rounds a little bit faster. Inhale, get tall. Open wide. Exhale, sink down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more times. Keep moving with your breath. Notice taking up lots of space. Last one. Exhale down. Hold just for an extra count or 2. Notice how this is feeling in your body. And then gently straighten your legs, release. Step your feet together. You can even shake it out a little bit. Come to your neutral standing position and check back in with how your body is feeling. And from here, we're going to come down to our knees. So again, no fancy way you need to do this. I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see a little bit better what's happening. We're going to do 2 rounds of a back bend called camel. So for our first round, you can put your hands against your lower spine. Roll your shoulders back. Press your hands into your lower spine to support you. And then as you feel ready, start to curl up and back. Hips come forward as you look up. And this is all you need to do. It can be a little or a lot. Keep your chin tucked so you can protect your neck. And notice this back bend. Take 1 more full breath in. Stay here as you let it out. Next inhale, you're going to lead with your chest as you lift up. Flatten your feet, come on down to sitting on your heels just for a few moments and let your lower spine lengthen back out. Breathe and notice. We'll do 1 more round of this camel back bend. So once again, come up onto your knees, tuck your toes if you'd like. That can give you a little bit more stability. And options, you can do the same thing you just did, or you can choose to go a little bit deeper. So you might put your hands on your lower spine, or you might bring one hand up and back and find your heel, and then other arm comes up and back to find your heel. Press your hips forward, keep your chin tucked, open through your chest. Take full deep breaths and notice where you feel this one. One more full breath in. Stay here as you let it out. And then again on your inhale, you're going to lead with your chest to lift up. This time as you come down, bring your feet together, your knees a little bit wider. Stretch your arms forward and find a child's form. Forehead rests on the floor. Let your lower spine lengthen as you settle in here. Take a few breaths and notice what you're feeling now. One more nice full breath in. Stay here as you exhale it out. On your inhale, start to lift up. Bring your hands in towards your body. And start to shift around so that you're lying on your back. When you arrive here, hug your knees into your chest. You can rock a little bit from side to side. Drop your right foot down towards the earth. Hug everything back in. Drop your foot down. Notice the simple movement. Repeat one more time. And then as you're ready, cross your right ankle over your left knee. Gently press your right knee away from your body. Option to stay right here, or you might lift up, interlace your hands behind your left thigh and hug everything in. Take about 3 breaths. Notice what you feel in your hips. And next, exhale. If your foot is lifted, bring it back down to the earth. Switch to the other side. Left ankle over right knee. Option to press your knee away from your body or hug it all in. Again, take about 3 breaths here. Next, exhale, right foot comes back to the earth. Both feet come down. Make sure your feet are really close to your hips. You could almost touch your ankles with your hands. And then roll your shoulder blades a little closer together underneath you. Press into your feet, lift your hips off of the earth. You might hold on to the edge of your mat or interlace your hands underneath you. You lift your hips nice and high. Take a couple of breaths here. If at any point you need to take a break, you're always welcome to do so. Full breath in. This time on your exhale, release your hips down to the earth. Let your shoulders relax. Hug your knees in one more time. And then as you feel ready, start to stretch your legs out long on the mat. Feet a little bit wider than hip width, toes naturally falling out. Arms a little away from the body, palms face up. If it's comfortable for you, you're welcome to close your eyes. Begin to find the connection between your body and the earth. Allow your limbs to become nice and heavy. And then take a few moments, let your body and mind take rest. Take a nice full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Slowly begin to bring awareness back into your body. You might wiggle fingers and toes or circle wrists and ankles. Start to bend your knees. Bring your right arm up overhead. Roll onto your right side, supporting your head. Take a full breath in. Exhale it out. And then use both hands to press yourself up towards a stable seat. Legs can again be in any position. Keep that tall spine, chest open. And we'll end with a few forms of breath work. So our first form is called Bhastrika. This is a slightly faster breath. We're going to bring our hands up alongside our shoulders. Thumbs can be outside or tucked in, both are fine. On our inhale, we're going to reach our arms up overhead, fingers nice and wide. On our exhale, we're going to bring our hands back down alongside our body. So this will be a slightly faster breath. But as always, move at your own pace, and if at any point you become dizzy, make sure you stop and find your natural breath. We'll do several rounds of 20 breaths. So as you're ready, begin. And release. Take some slow, natural breaths. You might notice some extra energy circulating through your body. Let's do one more round just like that. Maybe a tiny bit faster if that feels okay for you. So again, hands alongside your shoulders. As you're ready, begin. And release. Again, notice if you have a little more energy circulating through your body. Take some deep, natural breaths. And our last form of breath work will be even more simple. So we have learned through some of our yoga research that when you breathe through just your left nostril, that can be very calming and cooling. When you breathe through just your right nostril, that actually gives you a little bit more energy. So we're going to do some right nostril breathing. So what we're going to do is bring up our left hand and we're going to plug our left nostril. And we're simply going to breathe in and out through only the right side. Take full deep breaths. Right nostril breathing. We'll do about 5 or 6 more rounds. Full deep breaths in and out. Good. Take one more full breath in. Exhale it out. And then release your hand. Come to full natural breathing through both sides. Take a couple rounds of breath. And as you do so, take a little bit of time to check back in with how your body is feeling now. Notice what may have shifted or not through this practice. And remember, there's no wrong answer. We're really working just to increase awareness in our body. And through this particular class, working on bringing a little bit more energy into the body. Also remember, a little bit is better than nothing. So if this feels like it's too long to take a whole class, take just a few rounds of sun salutations or a couple rounds of whatever your body would like to do. All right, let's bring our hands together, thumb rests at heart. And as we close, I'd like to say a great big thank you for joining me for this session. I hope you found it useful. Namaste.